Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Temple of the Backwards Tree, the Temple of Sitarakra. This is Dark God of the Klippa, the Silver Devil, the Big Mike B. All right, everybody. I know no one's here yet, so let's just relax, chillax a little bit, and let's wait for our guest for tonight to show up and some audience members to show up, and then we'll start rocking out like we always do. We'll get it. We'll do it real big. All right. Bruno, man, what's cracking? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. All right. Oh, Near, good. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. There we go. Now it's a party, huh? Now it's a... Okay, I think my guest might not have gotten my link, so I'm going to try it a different way. Okay. I'm going to try. All right, there we go. Duchess! Nice to see you. All right. Bruno, man, I feel like we know each other. I know we know each other, but I just can't remember how. Can you refresh me? It's been a long work week. I just want to remember you because I know you, but I don't remember exactly how. It's like a kind of like a brain freeze, kind of, you know. In the hole. Hmm. There we go. There we go. Our guest should be here in just a moment. I use the words and language, should be. With that look in your eyes, there's no stopping me. I want the down, tell me on top of me. Hold on. Ugh. No, 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 no. Okay. Waiting for guest. All right, where's my guest? Where is my guest? Let's try again. All right, add guest. Okay, well, let's see if we got it here. Oh, okay, that's great. Okay, proof that they are not parasites. That's good. That's good. Yeah, okay. All right. I don't know the context of that. Okay, but you know what? I'm glad that they're not parasites. That's good. All right. Because who likes a parasite, huh? Our guest tonight, you guys, is really a cool dude. We've had him on the show before, about maybe 2 months ago, maybe three, like that. LordSyko. Oh, Black Witch Demonic Tongue. That sounds a lot like Enoch Petroselli. Is that Enoch Petroselli? Tonight's live chat is an interview with LordSyko. He is an up and coming magician of about an intermediate gradation there. And his perspective and his growth and his challenges and the way he overcomes them. Uh, yeah, a very cool guest. I can't wait. He's just having some technical issues. He'll be here in a second, I'm sure. Yes, Enoch Petroselli. He's one of my friends. I know him personally. He's on my Instagram. We actually talk. He and I are like this. Well, I mean, we're not like this. Like I'm over here, but we do talk. All right. All right. Let's see about this guest. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Shit. All right. Yeah, it's called technical difficulty. All right, so we're gonna try again. He's having trouble with the link. But we're gonna get it figured out. I mean, I realize we don't have like all the time in the world to like sit here, but but we will get it figured out. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, Solomon from the Lemmigaton. Yeah, I know about Solomon. I've heard of him. I've heard a little bit about Solomon. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, all right. I think my homeboy's here. Oh, LordSyko, what's cracking?
What's up? What's up?
You just got up, huh?
Yeah, I did. Over here
Thank
it's
you so much for joining us,
8
man.
a.m.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about the time, man. I know this sucks, bro. I really appreciate having you though. That's great. Everybody, I want to
Yeah, no problem.
introduce LordSyko. Really great intermediate grade student on the left hand path. He's a self starter. He's self sufficient, well read. This is a very good example of how you could model your growth after somebody who's successfully making the journey right now as we speak. So without further ado, it's LordSyko. Everybody, welcome. All right, all right. What's been going on, bro? What's happening, man? Like it's been a couple of months. Have you got anything going on?
Yeah, for sure. Since our last interactions, I've been working with some more spirits, goetic spirits, as well as angels, and it's been an interesting journey. Been seeing results, not not as much as maybe working with some of the kings and stuff like that, the demon kings, but still interesting, and been learning a lot still.
Okay, okay. Now let me ask you a question. Prince Arobus had done a little bit of prophecy work with us last time that we had gotten together, and I recall it, and I think you do too. There was a
Yes.
chick, if I can remember, a little older than you, and she had money, and there was some interest going on. It could have gone a lot of different ways. How did it end up going?
I actually haven't came across her yet.
I thought you knew who she was.
Yeah,
It was
I have an idea of maybe who it could be, but like I said, I was waiting for my car, which
Mari.
it's gonna be out the shop this Tuesday.
Okay, all right. Yeah, sometimes it goes
Mhm.
like that, man. But sometimes the interest is there, sometimes the possibilities are there, but the time just isn't right. Sometimes
For
that
sure,
happens.
for sure.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, tell us a little bit about some of these spirits you're working with. I'm excited about that.
Well, let's see. I first started off with from the Goetia Marbas,
Marvis, President
yeah,
Marvis.
which I feel like it's a coincidence because I feel like I've been called out by him before, like just a
Mm.
bunch of synchronicities and things like that. So I had always looked into him, and then when I decided to work with the Goetia, I did it by the date of the spirit, and
Yeah, yeah. The
coincidentally, when
holiday.
I decided
Like,
to, it was the date
cool.
of Marbas.
Marvis, yeah, cool. Is that's like a
Yeah.
5 day period for each spirit, roughly? Is that correct?
In the book I have, I believe it's like 10 days.
Something like that. Yeah, 5 or 10 days, something like that. It's done based on astrological decons of the spirits. Yeah, and their correspondence. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting. That's cool. That's very cool, man. Yeah, Marvis. I worked with him quite a bit. Actually, I worked with him recently, and he gave me his proposal on a job site, and it was I have to do a job for him, a healing related work, but I have to do it pro bono, and it's the next one that comes down the pike my way. It has to be in his honor, and it has to be pro bono. So he's actually a cool spirit. He can be really pesky though. People, I know a lot of people that have had like not so nice interactions with him. Like
Really?
yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that side of him. Like I've never pissed him off, so I don't know. Um, but I pissed off others, but I didn't piss him off. He's actually really cool. I don't think he's like infernal. Actually, he feels something different to me.
Okay.
Like I don't know if he's like a fallen deity from a different pantheon or something. But like okay, let me give you an example. there's a lot of mishmash in the Goetia of different classifications of spirits. We know that there are fallen angels,
Okay.
there are demons, there are fallen gods, there are nature spirits that went rogue, like Furful, so on and so forth. Marvis's energy field to me has like a slight infernal tinge to it, but it's like he didn't come from a pantheon that was associated with the infernal initially. I don't know. What do you think?
Um. Well, with the Goetia spirits in general, I worked with, I don't feel like they're as challenging as others can be, but still, they are some that their element is fire or earth, which is maybe a little bit more aggressive, but it's not
Mm.
something that I would tell a beginner to stray away from. Like it's good for beginners, I feel like.
You feel like Goetia is good for beginners?
Not complete beginners. You obviously have to do your research and stuff like that, but
Mm.
I don't
Would
think
you
it's too
recommend
complicated.
would you recommend beginners learn the banishings and the basics before they try to get into something like evocation?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, now I know. What are you reading right now, man? Like you've read some incredibly awesome books, and you did it of your own free will and accord. That's way cool, bro. What are you reading now?
Um, Let me see if I could find it. Uh, well, for the angels, I had mentioned the book last time. It's Damon Brand, Angels of Magic, something like
Oh, yeah.
that.
Okay, okay.
Oh, here we go. And then for Goetia, I'm using S. Connolly's book right
Okay,
here.
yeah, okay, okay. All right, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about demonetry as a discipline or as a branch of the left-hand path magic that we typically choose from? It's a fairly common choice, but not everyone chooses to go the route
Mhm.
of demonetry, as you know.
I had looked into it before, and it seems interesting, and we had discussed how the pantheons are interesting and stuff. But I did look into it yesterday more,
Mhm.
and I saw how it is. How you said that it is the worship of demons, and I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is. It's a religion. It's the worship of demons. And you could even carry that as a right hand path religion if you wanted to. If you wanted to be like, oh, let me replace one god with another so I can worship this one instead. Yeah, you could do that totally. I think that's madness though, and that's totally not left hand path. I mean, we didn't break the shackles of one faith in order to give ourselves over to another. That's my opinion. But the demons, if you want to worship them, they'll totally accept it for sure. you know. Now, where Connolly does have a good point, she makes some really good points, though. An attitude of at least admiration or love or reverence really helps to make a strong psychic connection with the spirit pre and during evocation. And her ends chants,
For
say what
sure.
you want, they work, and they work good. You know?
Hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right. How's the Angel book on Damon Brand? I tell you what, man, I'm having a lot of problems with them lately. They're giving me a lot of headaches, bro.
For real?
Oh, dude, they interfere like a motherfucker, man. Let's keep it 100%. If they could take a dude like you and bring him back to the right hand path and Kedusha and the light of God, man, they would love to. Anything that they can steal, they love to. And they're like, oh, they bring you like little challenges and tests to try to like bring you back to that side of the faith. And it's like, dude, stop it, man. Just go the fuck away. I'm too old for that, now. And they keep doing it, man. It's like, dude, I told you, don't come to my temple. You're not welcome here, man. If I call you, if I need you, then you can come. But I don't want you to be over here anyway. You're just gonna start a fight. Well, I'm glad they don't do it to you, but it's been me and a couple others lately. They've just been, you know.
Well, I do feel like to work with angels, you have to maybe compromise a little bit more and be more like restricted, like restrict yourself. But that's why I had worked with angels, and then I started working with the Goetia because I didn't want to feel restricted like that. But I do still see a purpose of them, but it's situational.
It is situational. It's very situational. Like with the goetic spirits, I would say my relationship is like uh, warm, friendly, close. With the angels, it's like transactional. If I need you, I'll call you. I have the right to call you because I can call any spirit I want. Keep it real. But I don't like to fuck with you guys. Every time I do, you guys always try to get me pulled back in that other direction. And I don't want that in my life, man. You know?
Yeah,
And the other thing is this: an angel is not going to do anything for you that does not comply with the will of God. If the will of God is X and you are saying do this, he's just not going to do it.
yeah,
You know, and so okay, and you're right, bro. You can make compromises with him, like, okay, man, look, I need your help on this. What do you need me to do? Yeah, and you can make progress that way. You're right, but it's just it feels like you're selling your soul to the devil. You know?
yeah.
Is this your house, man? I like your house, bro.
Thank you, thank you.
You going outside? You all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette while we talk.
Cool, man. Oh, I like your tattoo too. That's cool.
Thank you. Have a lot.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I got tattoos too. I just don't always show them. We did a cool talking ritual here with Astaroth the other night. Did I send you a link to that?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I'll check later. Maybe I missed it. I can't remember. But it was a pretty cool ritual. I think you might enjoy it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Sounds like you've been reading a lot of books and making a lot of progress. So, any challenges?
Any challenges for sure throughout my whole journey, which I mentioned some in our interview. Y'all should go check that out. But recently, uh, not really as many challenges as before. I feel like I'm getting my magical practices down packed more and facing less difficulties.
Are you setting up systems in the way that you work, like that work for you pretty consistently?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay. Is it okay to ask you about it and like see if you want to describe any of it? Yes, and if you don't, it's okay too. If you keep private, it's okay. But if you want to tell us a little bit about your practice, that'd be great, man.
Well, lately, I haven't been going too extreme with it because, like I said, I'm staying at my mom's house and I
Yeah.
can't be as extreme with it as I would like. But right now, I've just been evocating and not really doing anything too serious. Doing a little bit of spells and just affirmations, just cleansings,
Mm,
things like that.
yeah. That's cool. You work on any attunements lately?
Um, in what way?
Like sometimes I listen to like JD Temple. I like JD Temple. Like keep this to yourself. Not personally do I like him, but I like his work. And he's not bad personally. I just don't know him, personally. But I like his invocations of Lucifer. I like some of his work with Azazel. Like, and you can meditate to some of these tracks that they do, and really get in touch with that energy. And if you haven't checked this out, bro, you're gonna love this. Astra Fernie Demonaltry on YouTube has a whole channel of Enzes, and they are like amazing, like hauntingly vocalized. Like they draw the spirit within like just moments. It's amazing. Like this chick is like hardcore. Like there's Satan and Sons that do a really good series of ends, and that's a great series. But this is like
Yeah, I
10
know
times.
about seeing the guns. They're really good.
Yeah, man, those are sweet. Like I keep
Thank
wanting to get a second phone so I can do like two things at the same time, but I just
I like Satan and Sons guided meditations too.
yeah. Yo, Occult is great, isn't she? Have you seen her do her Duponte deck divinations?
No, not yet.
Oh, that's great, man. She's amazing, dude. Like, she's hot too. Like, I'm not afraid to say it. She is. Like, that's hot, man. Her Duponte divinations are off the chain. I have tried to emulate this with Prince Arobus a little bit, and it's just not. You know, I'm not able to do it as well, to be honest.
It'll get there.
Yeah, it'll get there. It's just one of those things you got to keep working on. Bruce Lee said, if you do the same kick 10,000 times, you're going to be really good at it.
Facts.
Man.
One one thing I've been thinking lately on my magical journey is I want to reconnect with Lucifer.
Mm.
I feel like he's my patron, but I haven't really worked with him in like a year.
You know, again, man, there are different times that different spirits are going to have different messages for different needs that we have at that time. That's what's really going on that I have discovered. Like, I wasn't ready for 20 years to do Lucifer. It took me 20 years to get ready to meet him because of all of my bullshit baggage. Like, for you to
Hmm.
not have to deal with that and be able to get it from Jump Street, that's great, man. Even if it took an extra year, no problem, dude. You're way ahead.
Thank you,
Way
thank you.
ahead. Lucifer
But
is an
yeah, I
awesome.
feel like while working with him, I was like my most successful in life and the most protected and grounded and all that.
I can say after I finally had the balls to go face to face with him, everything in my life just started to come together the right way. You know, everything, everything. It just started. Things started going right. It's like this. This. If I would have known how this was, dude, I would have done this ages ago. Yeah.
I also wanted to show you these two tattoos real quick.
Oh, what do you got, bud? Let me
Let
see.
me have
Oh yeah, Lucifer, baby. That's great, man.
one
Lucibel.
right here.
Oh, and you got the. Okay, is that looks like a pentacle of Jupiter, maybe, or the sun?
I actually don't remember, to be honest. I got it more on the before I was even into magic. Really, I was just into Solomon.
Yeah, it's
But
a Solomonic pentacle, and I think it's like the fourth pentacle of Jupiter, and then that brings you good fortune with like material stuff, like your whole life. That's a cool tattoo to have, man. And I believe that when you put tattoos on your body, yeah, Mayor Leica, yeah, she's a good friend of mine. She says that is sick, rock out. Cool. Thank you, audience, for telling him that. That's cool. Good feedback. Yeah, when you put a tattoo on your body, man, that's an energy signature in your aura for all of your days. So
for
that's a
sure,
good one to have. That's a real good one to have. And Lucifer's going to help fortify you and help strengthen your aura. That's a good thing to have too. Yeah, it's way cool. And it looks cool too. Wow, you do have a lot of tattoos, bro. That's awesome. That is some gangster shit. Look at that. Damn.
actually, I'll show you more. Here I have like a demon, kind of looking like Lucifer,
Uh huh.
and he has chakras all in red, and there's like a UFO here.
This is like some left hand pass spiritual gangster shit, man. That is some sweet shit. How much did all that
But,
cost you? Just out of curiosity.
well, I'm usually friends with my tattoo
Yeah.
artists, and they'll up for cheap.
I
Like
got
this
all.
one, I got 100.
All right.
I got this one, and another one here all together for like 100.
Do you find that the red fades, or is your red staying pretty red?
Say that again.
Do you feel like the red has faded a little bit, or does your red stay red?
Um, yeah, the red does fade a little bit, but if the tattoo artist is good and goes over it a few times,
Yeah.
it'll be good.
This is ironically interesting, and it has nothing to do with what we were talking about, but I'll throw it out here anyway. For men and women, tattoos seem like a different thing. Women have a serious problem with the outline or with the shading. Men like seem to have more suffering through the outline process and not the shading. It's like kind of opposite for us. Like I hated the outline, but the shading was like nothing. It was no big deal.
I feel like it depends what tattoo artist it is.
Probably so.
Some
I've only had. I've only.
some know how to
Yeah.
do it like in a perfect way where it doesn't hurt. Some it hurts, but it comes out well. It's a mix of things.
Yeah, that's true. I made the mistake of trying to take a bunch of painkillers before I went, and it made my blood thin, and I bled a lot more. I was like, that was stupid. Yeah. Well, man, yeah, it's good to have you on board, man. So, like, you've been rocking and rolling. You've been kind of keeping it low key because you're at mom's house, but you're still making progress, and that's cool.
Yep, yep.
Just remember this is a lifelong thing. And like, you may take breaks for a couple of years at a time, and that's okay. And just when you come back to it, you come back to it. Yeah. Yeah.
So talk to
Any
us
audience
about.
members, would you like to ask to say anything here to LordSyko? Would you like to ask any questions?
For sure. I'm down for any questions.
Let's see if they have any questions for you. Audience, ask some questions. They'll pop up in a second. All right, cool. That's cool, man. I'm so sorry I got you so early, man. I can tell you're fatigued. I can see you had a long night. I'm happy you were able to make it, bro.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, are we gonna get any questions out of them? Maybe we will.
There's
Maybe we
one.
won't.
The greatest weakness of a mage.
Mhm.
Like
Well, instead of that, I guess since they're being a little tight-lipped, I got to show something to show you.
Okay.
If it's okay with you, bust out a quick tarot read, just a couple of cards, and see what's maybe coming down the path for you.
Okay. Real quick before that, I'm answer the audience members
Oh, it's the
question.
great. Oh, okay. All right. That's good. Thank you, Near. All right.
So I feel like the greatest weakness is maybe not reading enough and maybe being scared and taking too long with getting the journey started practicing.
Oh, that's good. Good question, Duchess. Good.
Um, to beginners, I would, like I said, definitely do a lot of reading before you get started, and don't be too scared. It's not as scary. And understand that challenges you might face are for your own good to grow and become stronger. Temple hygiene. Um, well, the first step of anything to be successful is clean your space. So definitely keep it clean and throw out anything you're never gonna use just to have that extra space.
It's great. These are good questions. Keep them coming, guys. This is good. I like his answers too. His answers are great. That's why I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to kick back and let him kick the facts. He's doing it.
What do you think about the topics we just touched?
I'm sorry. Hmm. 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 What's the greatest strength of a mage? Hmm. Huh. Am I frozen or is he frozen? Which one is it, guys? Is that who's frozen here? Probably me. Probably me.
Well,
Am I back or are you back?
for me, it's showing no lag, but
I was probably me that was frozen.
It's all good. It's all good. But the greatest strength, um, I would say your uh, finding your routine, finding for you, exploring different currents and taking from them, and yeah, pretty much just what works for you. And books, I would recommend looking into. As what works for me is not gonna work for you, but I like E.A. Coetting and Michael W. Ford.
Okay. Okay. Those are good books. Okay. I don't dislike EA. I don't dislike EA. I'm gonna be really honest with you about this. Wait, are we lagging? Who's lagging? Okay. I don't like a lot of his affiliates, but I'll keep it 100%. There's a lot of them I think that are pretty much fake as fuck or weak sauce. But he himself is actually really good, and I like his earlier work a lot. I like it a lot, and I even adopted some of his methods into my practice that I use every day, all day. So I can't say I don't like DA. But some of his associates, I just look at him and say, "Man, this must have been a business decision." Because, like, if it was a personal decision, I can't imagine why you want to keep that kind of company. But that's just my opinion. Like, whatever. you know. Anyway,
I haven't I delve deep into all his affiliates' work and even all of his work, but from what
Duvendak is Duvendak is fucking great. If you
I
can get
like
into
how
him,
it's a lot of older work, more modernized and simple and easy to
yeah,
digest.
easy to use too. The whole conjuration of like this one. Etzel Malakel, Tessel Stampanel, Eats Fretz Namatel. That conjuration. Spirits like, what? Yeah, we'll come. Like they just boom, they show up. It's a good conjuration. He came up with a great conjuration. I got to give him that. That was beautiful. I actually teach that conjuration with my students, man. That's like a really great tool. Have you ever tried that one? Oh, he froze. Oh, no, no. All right, give it a
I was
try.
saying no, I have
Short and
not
it's
yet,
sweet.
so
Try it. Try it one
it's
or two
not
times and just see if it works for you.
okay. Okay.
Well, guys, I think we pretty much. I think we pretty much have. Is there anything you want to tell us before we close out?
Hmm, I think that's good. I'm ready for that tarot.
All right, let's bust it out, man. Prince Robus, let me get you a cigarette and let me get you your candle. Robus says hello. He's glad that you came. We'll get Arobus a cigarette. Arobus reminds me a lot of like a hipster Bojack. He gets mad when I say that too. He gets mad as hell. But all right, let's see what's going on for LordSyko. What? I hadn't seen any notifications on it. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I had one show.
All right, here we go. One, two, three. Let's see what we got. Okay. All right. Here we go. Card one. The Queen of Swords in reverse. There has been a woman in your life who is critical, condescending, and difficult and causes quarrels and problems. All right. This can be a motherly figure. This could be an older lady. But I'm going to use the language kind of a bitch. I mean, like difficult to deal with. And I think that that's something you may have seen in the near past, a conflict with this woman.
For
Does
sure.
that
I
make sense?
this. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Where you are now, this may be an extension of that card. We'll see. Oh, wow. Okay. Now we got a different situation. Now we got a different hookup. The Queen of Wands. All right. And that's upright or dignified. So now there's a woman in your life, some woman, an older lady. Interesting how every time I talk to you, there's a different older lady in your life, by the way. This woman is fiery, impulsive, um, fun, spontaneous. She may be giving good advice or she may be helping you with something. But I don't know what capacity she's in your life for, but it's a good capacity. So if you feel like a connection with a woman, like a little bit outgoing right now, that's who this is talking about. Could be a motherly figure or a family member or a family friend, somebody that you trust. And the next card. Uh-oh. Okay. Can I ask you a personal question? You know we're
Okay.
not. Do you have anything legal going on court-wise?
Yeah, I do. I have a
Okay.
court case coming
You're gonna
up.
win.
Conversation.
You're gonna win.
Okay.
You will be the winner, bro. You will come out with either whatever you will come out with uh, a deal that works for everybody, an acquittal, or it will work out to where you got the better deal.
Okay. It usually always does work out like that, but
Yeah. Well, it doesn't always go the way we want it to, guys like us. I know how that works.
yeah.
But the last card was justice, and justice was dignified in this case, and so it was beneficial to you. It wasn't like you will be judged and punished. That would be the judgment card. This was upright and dignified, which means in this case, whoever is adjudicating the matter is going to see things your way, which is cool. Yeah.
I'm answer
All
the
right.
last
Awesome.
question.
Okay.
Somebody asked,
Everybody, thank you very much for coming. What?
which
Oh,
was
okay.
I believe it was what are some challenges you have faced and things like that. Um well, when you're working with these spirits, um they're gonna change your life in ways that are gonna be challenges, and you just have to, like I said, understand that it's for the better for your life. And to get me to this point, it's taken about 3 years, 1 year of reading, and a little over 2 years of practicing. But yeah,
Man, you've made a lot of progress too, bro. We're really happy to see that. If everybody makes progress like you, man, and had that ambition like you have, man, that adds something to the energy of the LHP, and that's what's up, bro. That's carrying the LHP into the future, bro. I applaud it. I salute it. So thank you very much, man.
no problem.
We'll talk again
You
soon, bro.
guys go check out my YouTube channel, Dark Side TV,
Yeah,
and
check
keep
out his YouTube.
fucking with keep fucking Mike B. Keep watching all his stuff and learn from him.
Awesome, bro. Thanks so much for coming. We're gonna have you back again in like a couple of weeks, 6 to 8, because I want to keep track of where you are and where you're going, man, because you're going places. So rock out,
For
brother.
sure, for sure.
Good night,
All
everybody.
right,
I see the Dark Lord of the Clippa. Peace out.
peace.